Yes, General Lyndon Johnson.
Oh, my goodness, I didn't know you were really on the phone. I was just trying to get you some. Why, Mr. President, I rarely try to bother you there an answer with the message. But there's one where I got very badly involved sometime back there, sentimentally. To tell you what it involved, a great friend of mine came out and went to the president of a bank manufacturing trust in New York. And finally there was a merger with the Hanover Trust, and everything seemed to go all right. Everybody approved, except finally the Justice Department. The Justice Department went after the thing, and they got some rulings from the Supreme Court that did not seem to accord with the original intent of the law. And so Robinson in the Senate and Patman collaborated with him, wrote a bill to straighten out the actual meaning of the original bill. Now everything's gone all right, and get this thing straightened out, except that apparently Patman over in the House will not have, if you see the Senate pass the bill, but Patman won't have hearings. I'm involved for the simple reason that I encouraged when they talked to me about it. I thought it was fine to get a real competitor to these two big cities, and three cities, what's that kind of Bank of America, the Chase National, Chase of Manhattan, and the City Bank. Here's another competitor, and now only the Justice Department of all the governmental people, government agencies are sick. But now the only thing is to get the hearings. That's all they people are talking about now. Is can they get hearings? But Patman, of course, is not liking any of the banks are ready guys. Why, he doesn't want to have hearings. And I don't know what you do a thing about it, sir, and just...
I'll sure look into it right away, and I'll get back to you and tell you it is a problem, and I really don't believe I could do any more with him than you could because of his deep feeling, but I'll sure try it, and I'll get back to you early part of the week.
Well, you don't need to call me, Mr. President. The only thing is...
I'll sure try to.
I just know the point is, it does seem that they ought to have
I'll talk to both the Attorney General and to the Chairman and try to get the background on it and be helpful any way I can.
All they want is hearings. Get hearings.
Let me go over. I'm having a meeting this morning with my top people. There are only going to be about 5 there. There are 3 or 4 viewpoints. McNamara recommends really what Westmoreland and Wheeler do, quite expanded operation, and one that's really going to kick up folks like Ford. He says that he doesn't want to use ground troops. He thinks we ought to do it by bombing. We can't even protect our bases without the ground troops, according to Westmoreland. And we've got all the Bobby Kennedys and the Mansfields and the Morseys against it, but he recommends an all-out operation. We don't know whether we can beat them with that or not, but the State Department comes in and recommends a rather modified one through the monsoon season to see how effective we are with our B-52 strikes and with our other strikes, and with taking the present recommendation Westmoreland has urged, which is about double what we've got there now. But if we do that, we've got to call up the reserves and get authority from Congress, and we've got to extend the terms and get authority from Congress. That will really serve notice that we're in a land operation over there. Now, I guess it's your view that that we ought to do that. You don't think that we can just have a holding operation from a military standpoint, do you? got to call them up. And if they move on other fronts, well, we'll have to increase our strength too. But I thought that was your judgment. I know it's General Wheeler's, and I just like to get your military judgment. What they really do, they go by all of McNamara and Wheeler's and Westmoreland stuff. They alert them. They issue everything except the executes on them. And then they say that they think we ought to avoid bombing Hanoi until we can see through the monsoon season whether with these forces there we can make any progress and really before we go out and execute and everything. Of course, McNamara's people recommend taking all the harbors, and we got a lot of free world shipping, and they recommend mining and blowing the hell out of it, and they go all out. State Department people say they're taking too much chance on bringing China in and Russia in, that they ought to try to proceed during the monsoon season to hold what they've got and to really try to convince Russia that if she doesn't bring about some kind of understanding, that we're going to have to go give them the works, but that they believe that she doesn't really want an all-out war.
Well, I agree that last thing, but the question here with the pointed out that they must agree to some kind of negotiation. Held the door open as wide as possibly can, or else we're going to hit and win this thing. I think that all the way through we're saying we will not, we don't intend to fail, we won't fail, or nothing.
You think we can really beat the Viet Cong out there?
Well, I tell you, now this is a hard thing to say, because we can't finally find out how many of these Viet Cong have been imported down there, and how many of them are just the rebels.
We killed 26,000 this year, and we killed 300 yesterday. Killed 250 of them the day before. But they just keep coming in from North Vietnam, and they're in North Vietnam divisions, and the boys we pick up say they just left there 60 days ago, and they're just pouring them in there. Now, how many they're going to pour in from China, don't know. We count 150,000 weapons, 137,000 of them came from China.
My own feeling is that I would go ahead and plan, and I would do it as quickly as I could, promptly, and not on any more position stage if they are not going to be run out of a free country to where we should be established. And what good is negotiation? You had the treaty of 1954 and 5 in Geneva, and now they're just trying to take it all over. It's typical of the communists, and I think no way we can do except win.
Now they say that when we do this, we go in on a stepped-up scale. We're going to lose the British, and we're going to lose the Canadians, and they won't go with us. Of course, the Indians and all of them are going to be raising hell. We're going to be alone in the world.
Well, you still got us breaking. And Korea, Australia and Korea.
I want you to put your head to this a little bit, because I've got to talk to you next 2 or 3 weeks again, because this troubles me. And I want the best judgment I can get.
Well,
You watch it, and I'll have good pastor talking to you.
And I'll have the time to come in to see here once in a second, and I won't let it come out of my hands.
No, but I want you thinking. I want you good. You're the best chief of staff I got. I think you feel like you've had your day, but I've got to rely on you on this one.
By the way, I just wanted to
Yes.
this last request about that hearing, but it wasn't necessary to have it very promptly, because we want to get this inspection.
I'll get right on it.
Right.